Welcome back to the Bhroman Braapsody and the Bhroman Show. This is day number 16 of my Coast to Coast 2.0. Riding from Raleigh, North Carolina to Seattle and back. And I'm in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, starting off day 16. I am riding for the kids and for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. It's a foundation that helps children and their families with brain cancer, with treatment costs, training, support, all of that. And they also fund research into brain cancer research and brain cancer eradication. This ride is sponsored by the Indian Motorcycle Company, Indian Motorcycle Greensboro Triad, Cardo Systems, Brake Free Lights, Revzilla, Lunar Lens, Fusion 9, and Motorcyclist Map. And for this ride, I'm riding my 2020 Indian Roadmaster Dark Horse, codename White Heat. You guys know what time it is. It's ride o'clock, so let's go. This is day number 16. Wow, time just flies when you're having a good time, and I've been just having a blast. So that means there's only 3 more days after today, or 4 days including today, for this trip, and I'll be back home in Raleigh, North Carolina, back to the East Coast, y'all. But today we are gonna be riding through Wisconsin, through the America's Dairyland, the land of the cheeseheads. And look at it, man. This is pretty. It's beautiful. There's a lot of greenery everywhere. It's just beauty in its simplicity. That's it. That's what it is. I'm a big fan of the country roads and countryside and whatnot, and this kind of gives you that feeling. And so today we're gonna be riding throughout Wisconsin, and the first stop is gonna be here in Madison, Wisconsin, because we gotta check out the Indian dealership here. All right, so I'm here at Indian Motorcycle of Madison. How are you guys? Thank you for having me.
Bhroman, it's nice to have you. Thanks for stopping in today.
Oh, this place is so cool, you guys.
Yeah.
Can you tell our viewers a little bit about Indian Motorcycle of Madison?
Sure. So we're a small dedicated team to the Indian Motorcycle brand. We opened our store in August 1st of 2013. So we've been here nearly 10 years as one of the first Indian motorcycle dealerships in the network. We're very proud of the brand. It's a great room full of motorcycles and excellent team. So we love it.
Right on.
Second floor, more motorcycles up there. We're going to have our pre-owned vehicles as well, and some apparel. So something for everyone to take a look at, and it's really nice to have the dedicated space for Indian Motorcycle.
Oh,
yeah. We're all about the brand 100%. So Indian Motorcycle is what we live and breathe every day.
Oh, wow. Man, this is like paradise.
Yeah.
It's like paradise, man.
It is. It's a good place to work, right? We have all the nice toys and great
shiny
people
toys.
like you stopping by to tell us about their adventures.
Oh man, and thank you guys so much for having me here. Sean there, he reached out to me on Facebook, and these guys have been so amazing and so welcoming. Thank you guys, and thank you for your generous donation to the foundation. Thank you so much.
Thanks for doing that ride, and on behalf of the foundation, that's great what you're doing. So we appreciate what you're up to.
And do you guys have like a local IMRG group here as well?
We do. We have one of the first Indian motorcycle riders groups in the country, number 1907. Small dedicated group of riders. We love it.
Oh wow, that is super cool, you guys. And how do we find you? How do people find you? Like, do you have a website, Facebook, Instagram?
We do. So you can definitely find us on most of the big platforms. So if you go on Facebook, I know we do have Indian Motorcycle of Madison, but we're also, of course, attached to Englehart Motorsports here. So a lot of our social media stuff is going to be based off of Englehart Motorsports. So you should be able to find us on, I think it's just Englehart Motorsports when it comes to Instagram. Same thing when it comes to Facebook. All that sorts of stuff.
There is an Indian Motorcycle of Madison YouTube page as well, so you can check out there.
Oh, that is so cool. That's so cool, you guys. And I'll put all the links in the video description below, so you guys don't have to remember stuff now. And when you come down here, tell them the Bhroman sent you, so they'll know, and show them some love. Come on.
Right on. Have a great ride, man.
Thank you. Yeah. And they have a dedicated slingshot section. This is cool. Oh, wow. And slingshot gear and apparel too. I got done with our little tour and visit of the amazing dealership, and these guys are freaking awesome, man. They took care of me, they made a donation, they took care of the bike, they cleaned up the windshield, topped up the gas. These guys are just stand-up. These guys are just stand-up people, man. On this trip, it's like each and every one of these dealership visits, I've met such amazing people, and these folks are no different. If you are ever in this neck of the woods, or if you're in this neck of the woods, you have to come on down, check them out. They're good people, man. They're just good people who take care of others. So come on down, check them out, man. You got to. Man, what an amazing group of people. What an amazing group of people here. All of the Indian dealerships that I've visited along the route, along this trip, have been so kind, so warm, so welcoming, and so helpful. It's amazing, and these guys were no exception. A huge shout out to Indian Motorcycle Madison and to the Indian Motorcycle Company for promoting this ride and sponsoring this ride and making this possible, and it giving me the opportunity to meet such amazing folks along the way and at different dealerships. This is awesome. And as we continue riding, so that was Madison. I just had to stop at the Indian Motorcycles of Madison, and we're continuing on our way here, and actually I'm headed into Milwaukee. I am just about entering Milwaukee now. Now, why Milwaukee? What's in Milwaukee, you ask? Well, let's think about it. I'm headed towards actually the Harley Davidson Museum. The Harley Davidson Museum. And I am riding in July, and this is their 120th year anniversary, their 120th centennial homecoming or whatever. They have an event going on. I wanted to check out the Harley Museum last year as well, but quite couldn't fit it into my schedule. But I just wanted to check it out this year, and check this out. There's just so many bikes everywhere, man. Bikes and bikes everywhere. Mostly Harleys, but check this out. Look at that line. It looks like a swarm of bees. There's bikers everywhere and more coming in. Yup, motorcycle parking only. Let's go. And check this out. There are bikes everywhere, bikers everywhere. There must be at least a few thousand motorcycles and motorcyclists around here. They have a little band playing here. They have a tent set up, and this is so cool. And yeah, there's people, food trucks, all kinds of stalls and whatnot. And then you have the museum. We will go inside and check it out, of course, but I'm just people watching and walking around and soaking in all these vibes. Oh, this is cool. Not gonna lie, this is cool. And there you go, that's the museum. That right there is the museum. And here there's a whole bunch of custom choppers, Sportsters and whatnot that have been converted to custom choppers. Man, these things look cool. Not gonna lie, these look really cool. Yeah, look at these things, man. Wow. People have put a lot of time, effort, money, and their passion into these. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, wow. Nice. Wow. I'm like, all of these bikes are just wow. I like motorcycles, man. What can I say? Yeah, let's take another look before we head inside the museum, that is. And the first exhibit that I wanted to show you guys is this Harley Davidson 1. And what is this? Let's take a look. Lots of artifacts here, and there you go. Boom. HD number 1. The oldest known Harley in existence. And there's all kinds of posters and artifacts and murals and whatnot that document the history of the brand of Harley Davidson. They were found in 1903, and they've come a long way since then. These are all their beautiful and fine products that they have created over the years. Oh, look at that, man. And they've helped out with everything from law enforcement. Look at this. This is a police motorcycle. And they did the law enforcement, military vehicles, and all of that. See, 1936 cop police motorcycle. and they have posters, telling you about their influence on law enforcement. There you go, military motorcycles. And this is cool, man. Like, this applied a lot of motorcycles during the First and Second World Wars, and there's a whole display of these guys. Man, these things look gorgeous and beautiful. There's something about these older motorcycles. The designs aren't very complicated, but this just looks so beautiful. There's, like I said, like, there's beauty in simplicity at times, just look at these, man. Beautiful colors, very well maintained. Of course, they're in the museum, so they have to be. But look at those different colors, different designs, the fenders. These are amazing to look at. I could just stay here all day, just drooling over all of these motorcycles, different colors or whatever. These are nice, man. Here they have a tank, they have a wall where they display the tanks, the Harley Davidson fuel tanks over the years, and how the tanks have evolved and what they used to look like and how they've changed their looks and designs over the years. This is cool, man. Like, this, you'll hear me say this a lot, but this actually is super cool. And look at this, man. They have this is that engine room of sorts. And this bike, it looks like a motorcycle from the front, but it's in separate pieces. Here you have the different motors that they've used over the years, and you can play around with it. It kind of mimics the sounds that these make. Cool, right? Look at that. And then here you have the different motors throughout the years again. All kind, like, you see V-twins and boxers and dumpers and all of that, like the different engines that Harley has used throughout its lifetime. And then you have some custom bikes and choppers. Man, this, I don't know about you guys. I always had a thing for choppers, and I find them super cool. Custom motorcycles too, same way. I know a lot of guys aren't into cruisers or things like that, but hey, man, the thing is, whatever way you feel about the brand Harley, you still have to understand and accept the fact. Before we get in a look at this is a bike that they rescued from the tsunami. It was in a crate that went under during tsunami, and it's all messed up. But yeah, like I was saying, so there's one thing you have to know about the brand and have to accept about the brand is, like, Harley Davidson is a big name in the motorcycling space, the motorcycling industry. And it has played a big, it has had a big part. It has played its part in, pop culture, in movies, and all of that, to make motorcycling more appealing, more cool, and more mainstream, maybe even. Like growing up, Terminator on that Harley Fat Boy. Oh my God, that was like amazing. Everybody wanted to be like him. But I get it, like, not everybody's into cruisers, but they made some really beautiful motorcycles, and they have a special place in the motorcycling history and motorcycling folklore. And there's more people coming in,
This place is amazing. Don't matter what you think about the brand or whatever, it's an iconic brand, and it's an iconic place. You have to visit it if you ever get a chance. Check them out.
Alright, so I've spent a lot of time at the Harley Museum, hanging out, looking at all the different bikes, reading through the artifacts and stuff like that. And I've been wanting to visit the museum for years now, and I was so over the moon to be here. And I took my sweet time, grabbed a cup of coffee, chatted with a few people, whatnot, and and the fun part was I was wearing my Indian gear, Indian hat, Indian jacket, inside the Harley Museum. Yeah, that went quite well. Anyways, so that was Milwaukee and the Harley Davidson Museum. Stuff that one of the things I've been meaning to do for a long time, and I'm so glad I got to do that. But now the show must go on, and I must keep on riding and keep on riding. The goal is to try to get as close to into Michigan as possible. So I am looping around Lake Michigan, so that tomorrow, in tomorrow's ride, or whenever the video comes out from the Michigan ride, is gonna be a loop around Michigan into the Upper Peninsula and then down back home. The light's starting to fade, so I don't know how it's gonna be, but I am excited. And what would a ride be without rain, right? I was glad I didn't get rain throughout the day, but now it's starting to come down. It's starting to come down. And I think I am just entering Green Bay, Wisconsin. So if any Packer fans in the house, yeah, this is where y'all want to be. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep on riding because I still have miles to go and whatnot. So thanks for watching, you guys. This was a great day for me. It was a lot of fun. Hope it was for you as well. But thanks for watching. Keep your knees in the breeze, and I'll see you soon. Bro out.